to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you an easy and quick way of how to gather your fabric. So I'm going to show you how I gather my fabric in this simple little technique. All I use is thread. So you see this thread? This is what I use. You can get this from any store, I think from Walmart too. This is the kind of thread I use. So what I do, I just cut a long strip. So you can cut as long as you need. You may get a very long one. Just make sure it's longer than your waist measurements. So after cutting it, I'm going to turn my stitch to a zigzag stitch. You want to use a zigzag stitch, and all you're going to do, I'm going to lay down my thread, and I just want to fasten it by my needle. So first of all, what I do, make sure that my 1 inch seam allowance is left out. So it's going to be 1 inch, and I'll put my pin where 1 inch is, and I'm going to just go ahead and tie up my thread around it a little bit to make it like secure. So I'm going to lay it down. First of all, you want to first test your zigzag stitch to see how wide it is. Make sure you make it wide enough. You want it to go across this thread. So all I'm going to do is, let's see. So after laying it down, I want to make sure make sure your zigzag stitch is wide, very wide. You put it to the widest, so make sure it's wide enough. And all you're going to do here is, so you want to sew around the thread. Let me see. You guys, do you see? I'm giving it a zigzag stitch around it. So as you give it the zigzag stitch, you can hold the end of the thread and pull, and just pull it. Do you see how it makes the gathers? So you're going to continue as you pull your thread. You continue a little bit. You can go as far as you want. Make sure the thread is in the middle of the zigzag stitches. You go as you pull it. Alright guys, so this is the end. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I leave 1 inch seam allowance like the other side. So I'm going to backstitch a little bit. Then I'll just cut out my threads and gather this last piece. You see how simple it is and easy, guys. And this thread is so hard, it's not going to break up. I used to do the other technique for sewing straight line, like 2 straight lines, but this is like 4 yards of fabric is a lot to sew the 2 straight lines. So, and sometimes you